Okay, so in this video, we're gonna bust 5 of the most common trading myths. Myth number 1, you need money to start. You do, but you don't. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. So when I came into trading, I had no money. This was my ticket out. So I thought, how do I do it? There's a thing called prop firms. But I wanna show you how cheap it is to enter the game using a prop firm. So for instance, I'm looking at an account here called Bullinox. They're a prop firm. What we have here is a coupon code. Now this is insane stuff. Check this out. Now that's the discount code. I can pick a $100,000 account and get that for $36. $100,000 can be yours to trade with for $36. So do you need money to enter the trading game? Yes and no. You need $36. Now I'm not gonna go into detail about what a prop firm is, how to pass it, this and that. I'm just giving this as an example as to the game's changed. Since prop firms came in, they're giving an opportunity to traders to really make money here. And this is a perfect example of that. Myth number 2, you can't trade if you have a full-time job. It's just not true. I had a full-time job when I was learning trading as well. The good news is that there's multiple sessions throughout the day with high volatility that you will be able to trade. So I'm gonna show you exactly what those sessions are, when they are, and where you can fit your trades in throughout the day. So check this out. If you go to a website here called babypips.com, okay, you come to a section here called tools. You come down here. This is a really good website for a bunch of different tools. You got a currency calculator, but this is the one we're looking for. Forex market hours. Give it a try. Okay, let's have a look. The Forex market hours. So here in Dubai, it's currently 4:27 p.m. on a Friday. And we can see that we have just come into the New York trading session. Prior to that, in this blue bar is represented as the London trading session, which started at 11 a.m. Dubai time. And then before that, the Tokyo session, which started at 4 a.m. Dubai time. The point is, there's market opens all throughout the day. It's your job to bring up this chart and say, hey, when these sessions open up, that's typically a high volume time, and so is just before the sessions. If you can't fit in one hour slot to trade, then you're just not trying hard enough. Like really, there's no way that you can't fit a session in throughout a 24-hour window. So if you really want to identify when those best zones are, jump onto this website, check it out for yourself, set the time zone to where you are, and you're gonna find a slot to be able to trade, guaranteed. Myth number 3, more trades means more money. It's just not true. One A+ setup a day can make you a profitable trader. That's what I did. I used to show up for one session, London Open, take one trade, win, lose or draw. Over the 1,000 trades, it plays out in your favor. So it's just about being patient. For instance, if I look at the chart here and I say, man, it's my session of trade, I get one trade a day, let me really make it count. And you go, well, look, there's some sort of resistance level here. There's 2 ways I can approach this. I can come into the market and say, man, I've been sitting here for a couple of hours and price hasn't approached my level. I'm getting impatient. And then price starts to gravitate to that point and you go, this is my only chance, man. I'm just gonna jump in. I'm gonna take a buy position. But you don't actually be patient, wait for the setup, wait for the candle to close, and it comes back down, hits your stop loss, and you go, man, stop that Daniel guy. He told me one trade a day, I'll be profitable, but I just lost this trade. But it's about one A+ trade a day. So knowing your system really well, for me, if I'm looking at a key level, I need the candle to close. If it just approaches there and I take a buy, I know I'm gonna lose the trade most likely. So one A+ setup a day can make you a profitable trader. It's just, are you patient enough? That's all. And myth number 4, the top 1% hide how they're really doing it. When I first came into trading, I thought that the guys that were really crushing it, they're not gonna show it online, or there has to be a secret, or what indicator are they using, or AI, or bots. There's always like things running through your mind like, there has to be some hidden secret to the guys that are really killing it. And the truth is, man, it's just not the case. It really isn't the case. What's simply the case is this, and I'm gonna draw it up here in a sec and show you the simple steps to what it takes to be a profitable trader. Like it's really this simple, so check this out. So I'm being 100% when I say this is literally all you need in order to be a successful trader. 1, a proven strategy. So you have to have actually a strategy that works over 1,000 trades, right? People think it's all trading psychology. It's actually not. You really do need a good system and strategy as well. So ensure that you actually have a proven strategy. Great, that's the first part. Yes, psychology. My trading psychology is gonna be different to your trading psychology. I'm gonna have issues with certain things that you won't, and you'll have things that I won't. It's just individuality in the markets. It's just human nature. So it's your job to identify where does your psychology challenge you the most on the charts. For me, it was revenge trading. Man, I took a loss. You know I was coming back with a vengeance. I was getting that money back. And in trading, it just doesn't work like that. Identify your psychology. If you can get through that part, which is really hard because it means you're gonna have to face a mirror, right? You're gonna have to face that pain of, man, I'm really greedy. Where does that greed come from? Well, I grew up poor and whatever, you really have to do a deep dive and figure that out. Proven strategy, solid psychology, a repeatable system. Now, this doesn't mean a repeatable trading system. This means a repeatable daily system. I show up at this time, I look for this setup, I act this way, I have a full systems mentally set out in order to do it every single day. You have to become a robot about it, man. And good habits outside of the charts. You can't be getting drunk on the weekends and drunk during the weeknights and then just expect them to come onto the charts and, you know, be having thousands of dollars fluctuating and thinking you're just gonna crush it. It's not like that. Most of the successful traders that I know are really disciplined outside of the charts. And then when they come onto the charts, it just is a byproduct, like it's the same thing. And myth number 5, you can make $1 million a year trading. Now, this isn't really a myth, but it's just an interesting thing I'm gonna bring up here just to show you a bit of math around that idea. I hear this kind of thing a lot. And what I say to guys and girls is, okay, you wanna make $1 million a year. Would you be happy with an extra $100 a day from trading? The answer is typically yes. Why are we chasing $1 million? Let it happen naturally. But I want to show you what the math looks like anyway. So the goal is $1 million a year, right? If you're using a personal account, that's $83,000 a month, $4,000 a day. Now, I know that probably sounds pretty crazy, but for myself, the other day, I had a $12,000 day. And is that unusual for me? Yeah, it's pretty unusual, but the point is, it's possible. But what's harder and much less likely is you're gonna have days that are red. All right, so sometimes this is gonna actually be 4,000 down, right? So it's like a balancing act. Like, although your equity curve should be going like that in terms of profits, losses. Oh, I took a loss that day, but it should be going up. But there are gonna be days where it goes down, where you take a loss for the day. You know, just a bit of interesting math there. And when we talk about it in terms of prop accounts, if we just break it down to the most basic form, if your risk to reward is 1 to 2, you're risking 2,000 to make 4,000, 4,000 a day will come to around $1 million a year. Now, if you use this model over, let's say, 3 100K accounts, you know, and you risk $1,000 per trade on average, right, over 3 accounts, it's actually starts to become more reasonable and more doable when you think about it like that. But again, this is going to take experience, time to be able to deal with, you know, these type of numbers and also the drawdown. So although these things are actually possible, believe it or not, as you get more experience, your ability to withstand seeing bigger numbers fluctuate on a screen will become more easy to deal with. But again, all I say is, man, are you happy with $100 or $200 extra a day just trading? And if the answer is yes, start there and slowly let it work its way up. And before you know it, you could be this guy or girl. So that's 5 trading myths broken down here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next one.